Hi, my name is Anika Etienne, and I'm a current student of Professor Lucas' Communications Class 120. As my final project, I'll attempt to enlighten you of the harmful effects of AIDS, the effect it's having on society, what exactly is AIDS and how it's transmitted. I'll begin by explaining what is HIV and what is AIDS. HIV is human immune virus, and AIDS stands for acquired immune deficiency syndrome, meaning you get it from someone. Do you know in the entire world there are 33.3 million people infected with this deadly disease? In the US, a million people, over a million people, are infected with this disease. In our city, the city we call home, New York, there are over 100,000 people, which is more than 3 times the national rate, infected with the disease. And 1 in every 5 people are infected with HIV and they don't even know it. Sadly, not every 9.5 minutes, an individual is infected with HIV and they don't even know. HIV and AIDS are linked as HIV, like in a 10-year span, eventually developed into AIDS. That is when your T cells become less than 200. And the sad part about it, what is devastating about it, is that your T cells are what allows your body to fight infections, to fight common colds, pneumonia. You develop cancers as a result of AIDS. You know, I remember last week at work, I was at work and this lady came to my register and she had such a happy little boy. And I said to her, "Ma'am, God bless you. He's beautiful. Your son is beautiful." And she said to me, "No, that is not her son. This is her foster child." So she explained to me that the baby's mother is very sick. The baby mother has full-blown AIDS and she can no longer take care of the baby. And I was thinking how sad it is to think that this little boy, he will never know his mom. He'll never get to go to a soccer game with his mother. He'll never be able to hear from her different stories of her life, of how she grew up. That mother's care, he will never have it. He will never know, because this crazy disease is taking her, it's eating her away. I mean, HIV can be prevented by using condoms, practicing safer sex, knowing your status. You need to know your status and that of your spouse. I mean, I speak to my friends every time and I ask, "Oh, do you know your status, or do you know the status of your spouse?" And they're like, "How you expect me to ask my spouse their status?" I mean, they're gonna think that I think that they're dirty. I don't want that to happen. I don't want my boyfriend to leave me. Listen, it is better that you know your status and know that you're a safe partner than find out down the line that you're infected with HIV. There are so many people dying. I visited a hospital the other day and I saw this one gentleman and he looked like he was just melting, like somebody literally just threw acid on him. It was AIDS. It was full-blown AIDS killing him. And he wished that he could have gone back in time to do the right thing, to stay safe. People say, older folks used to say, "Oh, HIV cannot happen to me because I'm not a homosexual." Well, let me let you know, 27% of the victims of HIV are heterosexuals. Okay? The sad part about it is, you know, innocent babies can get HIV from their mother if they don't seek the proper care. But today, babies don't have to be born with HIV anymore. If the mother receives proper medical care, there are different drugs that they've created to prevent this deadly disease from passing on from the mother to the baby. People, wake up. This is a reality. This is happening. HIV/AIDS is killing people by massive numbers in the world. So many people have to lose their mothers, their fathers, their sisters, their brothers, their aunts to this disease. It hurts. HIV AIDS does not discriminate. People think because they're so cute, because they're rich. No, HIV can happen to anybody who is careless, who don't practice safe sex, or drug users who uses needles. I mean, if they use a needle from somebody who's infected with HIV, they can acquire HIV through that needle. There are centers open today that provides them with clean needles to try to stop the disease. We are on a fight, people. We are on a battle against this disease. Too many people are getting infected with it. We need to take our lives back into our hands. We can control this disease. We can do something about it if we stay safe, if we practice safe sex, if we use condoms. You can use dental dams, because you need to use dental dams because you can contract HIV AIDS through oral sex. It's not only through sexual transmission or through needles or for a baby getting it from their mother. You can get HIV AIDS or AIDS from oral sex. We need to be careful, people. Too many people are just losing their lives carelessly because of this disease. Know your status. If you're having any complications in finding out how you can find out, this test is free. All you need to do is call 311 and find out your closest HIV or AIDS testing center. You can have it done anonymously, or you can have a rapid test done if you're scared of giving blood, and you can get your results in 5 minutes. It's recommended that you get tested every 6 months to a year, because HIV AIDS it's undetectable in like a 3-month period. They ask that after that 3-month period that you come in to get tested again to be sure that you're free of the disease. I again re-emphasize the importance of you knowing your status. People, wake up and smell the coffee. AIDS is real. It's everybody treated like a hush-hush in society, like it's a million miles away. It's right there, standing in your front door, trying to enter. Stay safe. Know your status. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.